Right, lads, or lads and lasses, anyone who's watching the video, I did say I would judge the start of the season after 4 games, which obviously, for those of you who obviously have been living under a rock the last few weeks, it was Bristol Rovers at home, Oxford away, Peterborough at home, and Charlton away. I said an absolute minimum of 8 points, which we have achieved, thanks to today's 0-0 draw. Pretty satisfied with the start. I think that, again, the only real negative result for me was Bristol Rovers, which, and obviously, again, if One Rovers Vlogs Charlie is watching it, obviously, yeah, fair enough. He'll have been taking that point, and I think Bristol Rovers got their first win today against Northampton. But still, let's be real. We expected to win that game, and we should be winning that game. But having said that, that's not Bristol Rovers' problem. For me, today's game was kind of a non-event in some respects. I definitely think first half we had the chances, especially from the likes of Danny Graham and Aidan O'Brien, who I did think linked up quite well in the first half, actually, to be fair. Danny Graham especially had 2 good chances at least. 2 or 3 good ones, you could say, to, get us in front. And I was more encouraged by him. And I know I slate Wyke all the time, but honestly, Graham offers so much more on a technical level. He's much more mobile than Wyke. And I bet you that Graham at least is getting himself in better scoring positions. Whereas Wyke, for me, just looks like a lump running around the pitch. Or, well, I should say walking around the pitch. I can tell Wyke, obviously, over the last 2 years, I can tell Wyke is a trier. I just don't think he's good enough. Now, taking O'Brien and Graham off from Parkinson, this was at 0-0, this before the red card. I can understand the logic to it. I agreed with bringing Grigg on. I didn't quite agree with bringing Wyke on because I didn't think he would offer very much. And so even for me, it's... Once, Grigg didn't have much to work with, and especially when we went down to 10 men, that's fair enough. I didn't expect him to really do all that much when we had a man sent off, because our game plan changed at that point too. Let's make sure we don't concede here. And actually going forward, first of all, was the red card a red card? From the stream, what I watched it, I think, yeah, okay, if it was the other way around, you probably would have wanted a red card, so... fair enough. I don't personally have many complaints, but let me know in the comments if you disagree, if I'm missing something here. As far as the rest of the game, it would have been extremely easy for a lot of teams to crumble once going down to 10 men. And this is where Sunderland needed to stay mentally switched on more than any other time of the game. And I'm very proud of the way that Sunderland stood up to the challenge and stood up to Charlton. Now, yes, Charlton obviously haven't made the best of starts, but I do believe Charlton are a team that will be at least pushing for the playoffs. And in a lot, this is what as soon as we went down to 10 men, I think, right, I'll take a draw. Take a draw, make sure we take the sting out of the game, and let's just carry on. Now again, considering the start we've had, if you take Bristol Rovers out of the equation, that's the only negative result for me in these first 4. You've got the previous 3 games, you had Oxford away, Peterborough at home, and Charlton away. One of which was 90 minutes away from getting promoted last season. One of which should have finished in the playoffs and was very unlucky not to because of the points per game system, which is Peterborough obviously, Oxford being the first one, and Charlton, who were in the Championship last year. Now, obviously, Charlton aren't the team at the moment that they were when they beat us at Wembley to get promoted. But, nevertheless, they've still got that. I still think they're a half-decent side. I still think it was going to be... Part of me wouldn't have complained too much with the draw before the game, but given that we were down to 10 men for the last 20 minutes, yes, we missed our chance in the first half, but at least we're creating the chances. I do think that, yeah, I'm satisfied with that. So it's a satisfactory start. The 10 men prevail today. 10 men prevail. That's what I'm really pleased with the effort from the lads. Obviously, next week we don't have a game. I was really in many ways, I was really hoping that we could have done with a win today because of the fact we don't play next week. But, look, it is what it is. We're not playing Blackpool next week. The next game, league game, is in 2 weeks' time when we play Swindon. Obviously, we've got the EFL Trophy game against Carlisle on Tuesday, which I'm not really going to do a reaction to. I might put out a video next week if I can think of a half-decent topic. Comment below if there's anything you want me to talk about. And also, again, if we can, try and get me to 2,000. I'm going to try my personal target, get to 2,000 subscribers before the end of the year. If I don't do it, I won't beat myself up, go back and do it. Thanks to you, lovely lot, that'd be amazing. So there's more of you that aren't subscribed watching than subscribe. If you're not sick of me content and you half like it, hit the subscribe button. It'd be massively appreciated. Let me know in the comments below who you'd want to see sign before the transfer window deadline, because the transfer window finishes regardless whether it's the Monday or whether it's the 16th of October before we next play in the league. And take care, guys. Love yous and leave yous. Stay safe, everyone.